Welcome back, Indie Game Fanatics, to another First Look video. In this one, we're going to be checking out Beyond These Stars. Beyond These Stars is the second game from Balancing Monkey Studios, or Balancing Monkey Games, sorry. They are an indie studio, with this being their second game. Originally, they had released a game back in 2021 called Before We Leave. Beyond These Stars is a successor to that game. It's almost like a continuation of the gameplay from the original. If you don't know my history with them, we did cover Before We Leave back before we ever started this First Look series, and back in 2021 with the game's release. At the time, we had been working with Team 17 and Balancing Monkey Games to do a review of the gameplay, and I found it quite enjoyable. It uses a lot of hexagonal tiles for the world maps to create the atmosphere, as you can see in the screen here. And this is a continuation of it. Balancing Monkey Games is now working with Hooded Horse for the release of their second game, Beyond These Stars. And yeah, let me pull up the short description of it for you guys. Alright, so this one, you build a city on the back of a space whale and learn to coexist as you journey through the stars. Manage intricate supply chains and the needs of your people as you build outposts, meet aliens, and uncover the mysteries of the universe. Alright, let's jump into it. Let me check the settings. I'm gonna turn down the quality settings to low, that way we can make sure that these changes, yes. Make sure we have some smooth recording, hopefully. And let's jump right into it. So we're not going to mess with the seed or anything like that.
Once, we traveled the stars. We saw things that brought us joy. We made discoveries that kept us hungry for more. But some of those discoveries were hungry for us. They were forever feeding but never satisfied. So we descended into deep bunkers, saying farewell to the open sky. And over quiet centuries, we forgot so many things. But we returned. We reignited our old hunger to discover and rebuilt what was lost. But the insatiable hunger also returned. It felt hopeless to be pursued by such creatures. Until the day one stopped and observed us, like we once observed them. We were sick of hiding, so a brave few followed their curiosity. What wonders lie beyond these stars?
Interesting. Hey. Really on the back of a space whale. This will aid my research greatly. Before we start building our outposts and researching the whale, let's check our surroundings and make sure it's safe so the others can land too. Alright, WASD for camera movement, rotate Q and E, pivot using the middle mouse button. Okay. I like the freedom of the camera. Zoom in and out with the scroll wheel. Yeah, you got a really nice Camera. I think we're safe, but it could be wrong. Pyramid, of course we're safe. The space whale would have eaten us ages ago if it wanted to. There's only 20% chance that this particular space whale will behave antisocially. How about we start building our outpost? I have a list. First off, before we start building, we need roads. Then we'll build huts for shelter, potato patches for food, and a water pump on the river's edge. Perhaps we can investigate that strange golden object over there too. A golden object. So we are on literally the space whale. It's its head up there. And it runs all the way back. So buildings and tools. So for now we need to build. It's been a long time. It's been 3 years since I last played this game as before we leave. Select the start tile and the end tile. The roads will automatically connect to these 2 points. You can also hold down and drag manually to select each road tile. Release the select button to finish. Some areas are inaccessible until you've unlocked pathing buildings like elevators and bridges. Once unlocked, the roads tool will automatically place these as you draw your roads. Interesting. That's new. Okay, so they want us to just build some roads for now. So I'm going to go ahead and just build a cover. Hovering over a building button will display the building preview card containing an overview of the selected building. Select the hut building found in the accommodation. Oh, first, before I do that, I want a little bit more road over here. Okay. By default, you can only place buildings next to roads. Using control, you can toggle free build mode, which allows you to place buildings anywhere there is space. However, buildings must be connected to a road before construction begins. So, adjacency effects, accommodations plus 1 peeps, plus 2 food, plus 2 drink. There's active and inactive effects as well, which is interesting. Been a long time since I've done this. Alright, select a building or construction site. We'll bring up its building info card. Try selecting the construction site. Looking through the different tabs. Track their status. Peeps, work, info. It's not much, but it's a home. A place for peeps to eat, drink, and rest. Adjacency, efficiency, and the tile. So we're on the debris layer on accumulation of space debris into a compact crust atop the whale's back can be mined and moved to shape the land. It's fertile and breathable. Height above river level 0. Elements contains debris. Pollution, no pollution. When you're reading, ready. Wow. Select the home spaceship to activate its building info card. Crew's still on board. There's 14. Thing the peeps need to start an outpost requires an upgrade in order to be launched again. Produces no pollution. Place potato patches. Place a water pump. Okay. So we gotta do water pump. And then let's do some potato patches. Info bar, Contains useful displays and controls. We got potatoes, wood, stone, and iron. With the basic setup, running out of energy, doing everything by hand takes forever. So we need to get some wood and iron. Only a way to smelt the ore too. Back to work we go. Oh, what was that? That's what I said. What was that? That was me. I dropped my hammer. Interesting happens like gaining access to new buildings. Notification will appear on the right side. You now construct woodcutters. Okay. And we got demolition ability as well. So we can construct a woodcutters by trees. So what we want to do here is take the road. Put the road there. Woodcutter right there. Real notifications. I'm going to log using the button. Right. Okay. Okay, there's the mine. Requires production of 5 wood by woodcutter to unlock. Okay, so that's how they've got it set up. We're supposed to build an iron and a stone mine each. So there's a stone mine. Iron ore is over here. Get the rest of my people out of their huts, shall we? Oh, interesting. As they're mining it, this is the elevation of this tile is actually going down. That's interesting. Let's see if it shows it here. See that? As you can see, as they're cutting the trees. They're clear-cutting the tiles. That's a visual upgrade. That's really cool. Alright, do we have any more left on the ship? We're still on board one. We have one left on board. I need another house. It's the ore smelter. I want to put it kind of away from our housing area. Build it out there. Moth has been born. So we should have, yeah, no pot produces no population. So there should be nobody left on board. Are people using it as a house still? I know, but we need more potato. All the potato. So I just need one more wood. There we go. Our smelter's being built. Some buildings like the ore smelter can process multiple resources, however, multi-process buildings are only able to run one task at a time. A building you configure to process multiple resources, one after another, will be slower than a building processing only one. Produce 20 iron ore in a mine to unlock the toolsmith. Build a toolsmith. So that's what it means by you can do more than one. This task requires a resource that you have not yet discovered. Keep searching. There we go. So let's make iron. But no food available. What do you mean? Intentionally doing the elevator and putting the woodcar up there so it can clear the trees up on there. Our little outpost is bustling. I believe we're ready to report the initial findings of our research mission to the peeps back home. This is the PEEP crew reporting from SWS. We are safe and... Is this thing busted? I can't get a signal out. I'll try again. Hello, can you hear me? Uh-oh. Space whale's moving. How did it get turn around? How do we get to turn around? I do not think that is possible. I know this is terrifying, but you know how to fix this, right? Right? Not quite. I'd like to remind you both, we knew something unexpected might happen after we landed. This isn't unexpected, this is a disaster. Our whole plan gone in less than an instant. Probably light years away from home already. And where are we even going? I don't know, but we have everything we need to survive. We've never done this whole live on the back of a beast who has eaten our planets and our people thing before. Let's calm down. Panicking isn't helping us at all. It's okay, I'm scared too. On the bright side, our research mission includes a healthy dose of adventure now. I wonder if we'll finally locate the other Peep settlements, if they survived the old times. Let's focus on helping the stragglers disembark from the home spaceship before we think about that. We already did that, though. Any work slots are empty. Empty work slots 1. Once all 20 are living in homes, they may start having children if you provide more accommodations. You can increase how many peeps live in a single hut by adjusting efficiencies or adjacent effects. Adjacent effects can be positive or negative and are triggered by certain types of neighboring buildings or the status of tiles around a building. You can check the available adjacency efficiencies and whether any are currently active from the adjacency tab in the building info. By using the hut's adjacency efficiency to provide enough accommodations for the disembarking people. At least this light tunnel thing is pretty to look at. I interrupt, talking with the others, almost everyone seems to think we're stuck here. I think I'm better at researching than reassuring. We should lean into the other things we're good at, turning our little outpost into a town. Finally, something to do. I want better construction materials like planks. We should build warehouses and stockpile resources as well. You now construct wildflowers and meadows. So, the whole adjacency efficiency thing. 3 buildings from the accommodations will give me that stuff. How do I do that? Accommodation category. What's considered the accommodation category? This one here. So if we put houses together, it should work, right? Yeah, okay. So if you build houses in clusters of 3 or 5, that's how you can increase. I think I get it. If I do this grouping, this should give me the... Oh, no, it won't. I'd have to clear this potato patch to do that. Let's go ahead and do that. I want to do the house there. See what that does for us. It should result in this one getting the double accommodation. Having 5 houses around it. No, it won't. Darn. That was worth a shot. Alright, what's this? Wildflowers, beautiful flower bed. Extra happiness per second while relaxing here. Interesting. Use 5 tools in a toolsmith to unlock a warehouse, build a warehouse. That is a big structure. Should be able to cross now, too. What is this? Mysterious ruin. Let's head over there, shall we? Individually set how much of each resource you'd like to store in the warehouse, building info card. Try storing some food, drink, and basic construction resource like wood and stone. Wants me to build another water pump. Oh, a sawmill. Am I not producing wood? Warehouses nearby to these will actually give us storage bonuses. Okay, that's what that stuff's talking about. Why does it say it has no space? Pause. Priority control. Okay. It wants us to do another water pump. And 3 more potato patches. These get an adjacency bonus? They do. Interesting. Yeah, production of pollution will slow us down. Production speed goes up 10% by being built next to the water, though. Okay. That's kind of a cool idea. for now. Follow ahead with the tutorial, build each of the things it wants me to. You really named a kid Horse? Oh. What's this? Okay, we're in a new area. Now, these stars look familiar to me, obviously. It's my turn to interrupt. Our fateful old home spaceship is struggling to keep up with our power consumption. We're gonna need a burner generator to get more power, and a dump for all the yuck byproducts too. Pollution's going to be so good for us. But pollution harmed the whale. So we're going to intentionally build away from our current location. Where can we build the road to? Okay, so it does stop us there, but we can build all the way out into like this area. For the pollution. So it wants me to build it where there's going to be like 8 empty tiles. How does it work in relation to the settlement, though, if I build it this far out? I have no idea. Anyways, we got those both going. I'm enjoying the music of this game. It's quite good. Right now we're just kind of waiting for things to get built. What's going on here? Oh, why aren't we getting the 8 from this? We were supposed to get the 8. It's because of that? Will that help? I have no idea. We'll see when it's built. I can now build park benches. Some park benches here. Oh, okay, good. We're actually mining ourselves into a hole now with our mines here. It looks like they will run out of resources too. Alright, burner generator is online. What's up, whale? Looks like I'm just waiting for it to produce 20 power. 5 right now. What's up with these guys? Follow the peep happiness neutral. Knows exactly how many wood a woodchuck could chuck. Fetching wood waste. Okay. Got 15 power now. I think it's interesting the way the building can have its layout kind of change depending on where you're trying to place it. Or not really change, but just the directionally. End up putting a good amount of thought into like where you're placing buildings eventually. Oh, I get it. Was he discovered? Remember that strange metal structure? It's emitting an odd humming sound. Seems like a very old transmitter of some kind. I should try and refurbish it. It's so alien. Not really sure how we can get electronics here, though. How'd we do it back home? We'll need a few things like a mine for sand, and a metal smelter to make steel and glass. Consider pausing buildings that are making things you don't need, or building new production buildings if you're struggling to meet demand for certain resources. So we can go into... Doubt is too unhappy. No selected task? What do you mean? Alright, so how do I build a sand mine specifically? We got iron ore, stone, iron ore, sand. Okay, so the sand mines would be these guys. So let's go ahead and those road tiles built. There we go. Landscaper. Terraforming, digging holes and making hills. Landscaper does it all. Uses and uses debris. Alright, we're working on the sand mine. Steel, but not glass. Produce only steel. For now, glass production can wait until it's needed. We need copper for the transmitter. Ah, we're gonna actually run the river down its back to get towards copper mines. I get it. I get it. Where's the landscaper again? So I think with the idea here... should be able to put this somewhere around here. The flood tiles with where you need to terraform the terrain. New building you've unlocked landscaper gives you this ability. Like Woodcar's landscaper has a working range, place a landscaper with the tiles blocking the river within the working range. Because it's gonna, if I take these tiles down, the river will then flow down this way, all the way over to here, where we've got this unknown resource deposit, which I'm suspecting is copper, which when we mine that out, will then send the river even further down is back towards this area. It'll kind of like unlock more of this valley for us to work with too. It's pretty cool. New terraforming job. You can choose any tiles within the landscape's range to become part of the terraforming job. You can tiles contained in the forest, forcibly demolished before work begins. Okay. Oh, I wasn't done. It's hard to judge the height. Like, this is normal level. I think I want to do that. My guys are gonna go terraform the river. Uh-oh, what's going on here? So I'm about to run out of iron, I'm pretty sure. I'm not too concerned about everything else. I just want to see what this does. As you can see, they put up a barrier for the water while they terraform the land. Okay. So I could have done it a lot easier if I had just done, like, these 3 tiles and ascended it, but I wanted to open up a bigger area. So let's go ahead and remove some tiles. Okay, that worked. Just pulled the wall and it broke through because we had those 3 tiles lowered a little bit already. So now it runs all the way back there, and we have a lot more land. Seeing the land heal has made all this stress worth it. So what we could actually do is intentionally move the land. It's like a oh my god, that's cool. So we could also cut the river over this way to heal this land out here. Same with out here. Need another mine by one of the copper deposits, and we gotta smelt it too. So yeah, what you could do is you could actually take the water and run it a little bit down this way to fix up this land. And you can do the same thing up here to kind of like fix up these areas to where they're nicer. They're not barren then. That's really cool. Yeah. That is where I'm gonna leave this one, guys. This is Beyond These Stars. Atmospherically, a very beautiful game. Really cool concept with the whole, like, exploring different places by traveling on a space whale, encountering aliens, rebuilding civilization. It's a great job that Balancing Monkey Games is doing with this, and I look forward to the continued development of it. I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I will see you again next time.